Welcome back. This will be kind of follow-up episode to last one when we troubleshooted the Mercedes-Benz W211 rear SAM module with no success and no obvious faults found during the investigation, and then I decided to read that microcontroller memory chip on the SAM just in case in the future if we have to swap the SAM module, then we would have the program saved. But after installing the unit, it didn't fix the problem. So the E-Class Mercedes vagon, or is it estate version, that longer one, has a light issue, and everything which is located in the rear door, that trunk lid, how I said it, simply couldn't work, did absolutely nothing, and the fault code was stored in the instrument cluster, that the rear door control unit, which is here, is not communicating to CAN bus. So after opening the unit, it is pretty easy to see that what is wrong here, or is the damage even here. I'm not a magician, but I can guess that the problem might be inside of that unit. And by the way, it is made by Hella company, and it smells it smells horrible. So water in, and here is a damage. We should inspect it more under the microscope, but something is really burnt, and water is still inside the unit. And maybe the first thing to do would be unsolder every pin that we can take the connector off to see the damage underneath the plastic, because I'm pretty sure that there is some damage too. Yeah, let's start digging. We are using Amtech flux to make a little bit easier the unsoldering. Oh, okay. I think in some days there might have been a trace, or then that one is one trace and that another one is that middle layer. I think we must dig a little bit more and figure it out. Oh yeah, I have been digging around. I can show some overlay image too, but it has been shorted out between the layers, and when I gutted the burned PCB off, I counted that there are 4 layers, and then I came that kind of idea that the first layer, which is that the top part, is basically the signal traces and the grounding, and the grounding is that part of PC board and all the way it goes around the board. And that next layer underneath it, there it is also the ground layer, and under it is power layer, and that power layer, which is under that flappy thing, is giving power almost everywhere in the PC board. And then the last layer, the back layer, is that part, the power to all the output drivers, and then there are not much, all, basically almost all of bottom part is groundings. So maybe I wrote wrong, not signals. Maybe groundings is what is most of the board. So it is repairable. I think, but at least we can try and see what happens. And that connector part has broken leg there. That is that main power input pin. So we have a lot of fix here to get it perfect again. both of the output is output. So input. Yeah, I made a jumper that the power can simply jump directly to PC port, and that another pin we must pass through the PC port to that backplane and then connect it again in that power lane with this under that PC port plane. That one. I was thinking that I put a wire there which goes directly through that grounding plane. Then do some magic here. Maybe dig a little bit more to get the PC port visible, that we have something to solder. Yeah, I did what I meant to do, but there is some kind of short circuit with the PC port, so I am injecting voltage with my power supply and seeking any heat, and there we can really see that the main processor is only thing what is getting hot. So it seems to be that that one is really sick puppy. Processor is dead, but at least what I will try is read that memory of that chip. Even the chip is dead, but if I can read the memory, then I can replace the chip and reprogram it. But I think that has been long enough video about this repair attempt. and I'll be back if I can read that chip, and I will show you how I did it.